So a couple of years ago I did a video tutorial on the Simoniz 2800, and that was about 11 years ago. And sadly this year it's the pump seized on it. I don't know what happened, but anyways, I had to bite the bullet and buy a new one. So I decided to stick with Simoniz because I really did like it. It's a pretty good machine, but you clearly have to winterize these things, make sure that there's no water in the pump, fog them out in the fall before you put them away, and just take good care of them, make sure there's oil in them. So I went with this guy. This here is the Simoniz Platinum 3000 PSI. I've used it only once today. It's the first time trying it, and on the front starts first pull every time, which is really cool. But overall it's a pretty good machine. But this here I do not understand. This makes no sense. You're trying to pull this, or the pull cord, and you've got your shut off for your gas and your choke and your throttle. This part here, folks, you failed. You missed the boat. Should be over here on this side, but it's not. But it doesn't affect the running of the machine. It's just a tricky to get in to get at it. I'm going to power wash my deck and show you how it works compared to my old one, which I'm assuming is going to be just as good, if not better. This is the deck. This is the deck I'm going to do right here. This section, it's pretty old, but you'll probably be pretty surprised on the results. Note, it does pay to read the instruction first when you want to use these machines. Because in the instructions it says to use, your proper soap, which goes there. You use Simoniz. I think you can use other ones. You don't use powder stuff in here, of course. Another thing they say is that when you're done using the tank, if you haven't used up all the soap, to drain it, not to leave soap in the tank. I'm not sure why, because there's nothing in the line if you purge it. But regardless, just use what you need. One thing I purchased was these brass quick connects. I just added one on here. This feature compared to my old one is actually pretty good, but I just think it's much easier being able to pop it on and pop it off. I'm going to add it to the hose. Plus it comes with this added filter, so it kind of protects anything getting into your motor. So we'll see how it goes. One thing I didn't know, that in the instructions it says to use your soap feature on a dry surface. Okay, so I've applied the soap and I've let it soak for a little bit, and now I'm going to put on the 25-degree nozzle and see what happens. Pretty impressive. Okay, so not a lot of difference from my last one, the 2800 PSI to the 3000, other than, you got 200 more PSI, but I just want to give you an idea on how much pressure. So this here, right here, this is kind of residue from these trees here. These are black walnut trees, and they make a god-awful mess. And you see here, so I haven't got to this yet, but this is done here. So that looks like brand new pressure treated, like the old green pressure treated, not the new cedar color. But that just gives you an idea just how clean these machines, and this particular machine, can get your deck. So it's pretty good. Okay, so I just soaped down the steps like I did in my previous video, and as you can see, the black walnuts do a really bad number on these steps. Let's see what it does with the new machine. not bad. So real quick, that's before, this is after. This stuff becomes very slimy and very slippery. But it's taking care of it really well with this Simoniz 3000 PSI. Pretty good. Just want to show you a quick before and after of the steps. Let's come all the way up. I'm going to go over a few spots, but look at that. That's after, that's before. Day and night difference. Okay, so there you have it. Overall, you know, this is a good machine. No real complaints. It's a lot similar to my other one. Couple of things I'd say about this machine. Really make sure that there's always oil in it. Make sure that water is running before you even pull the cord to start it. And running cold water, of course. Regular gas. I put synthetic oil because it was recommended. You can put 10W30. Couple of things too to note, or to remember, I should say. Just make sure you purge the line when you're done using it, and empty the tank, they say, the soap tank, and you should be good to go. I guess the question would be asked is, would you recommend this machine? Yeah, I certainly would recommend this machine. I don't appreciate the price hike over the past couple of years, but you are getting a really good quality motor in these Kohler motors. It is 6.5 horse, as I said. So, which is good, and it comes with these really cool rubber motor mounts. I'll show you here right now. And so if you look down here, see that? Listen how quiet that is. You know, that absorbs a lot of this horsepower and the power that runs through this machine, which I do appreciate. Again, those are the nozzles that come with it. The structure of the machine is good. One of the better features I do like is that there's no more blow-up tires, because those tend to go flat, and my last one, they completely cracked and dried out. This is the guy you want to protect right here, because it's very expensive to replace. That would be the water pump. A good sturdy tank, hard plastic. I can appreciate even the gas tanks, plastic. My only downfall on this machine that I think they missed the boat on is this right here. This is kind of ridiculous, reaching in here to, you know, to really get the machine going. But other than that, quality machine, lots of fun. There you have it. This would be the Simoniz Platinum Series 3000 PSI gas pressure washer with a Kohler 6.5 horse power motor. I can say overall I do think this is a good machine. That tank is a hard plastic tank, which I appreciate. I do also appreciate the hard plastic gas tank because they can rust out over the years. This is a really good wand. One of my old machine will marry up to this one or match up to it if I need a spare, because my old one died on me. But I got 11 years out of it, so I'm not complaining. And again, lastly, my only thing that I don't like on this is this setup. This is kind of ridiculous, reaching in around here, you know, to get it started. It does start like it should, but this is a really poor choice to have this lever here. It should be on this side. I think in another video I saw online, there was a pull start on this side. So other than that, that would be the only negative thing I would say about this machine. I would highly recommend it. And I do appreciate, you see how there's some nice rubber motor mounts here that really cushion any kind of vibration, and if anything, that can only be a good thing. So hope you got something out of this video. Enjoy your machine, take care of them. They are expensive to replace. Like I said earlier, this was $469 on sale at Canadian Tire in Canada. Regular price is $800. So, I mean, you can look at $800 a long ways this day and age, and really, you know, have to question if you really want to spend that kind of money. I would recommend it as it was on sale, and it works like a charm, and I'm actually glad that I replaced it with the same type of machine. So hope this video was some kind of help to you guys. Good luck, enjoy, like, share, look me up on TikTok, and have a great summer. Stay safe, everyone.